Chloe had just tricked her husband John into getting a vasectomy, then suddenly brought home a boy. John questioned her and Chloe said, "He got snipped, I didn't." John looked confused. What does that mean? His wife admitted the boy was hers with her first love. Then she used John's infertility as an excuse to demand he give the company inheritance to the kid. Hearing this, John felt like he was hit by lightning. He remembered she never wanted kids scared of pain and her body. He loved her, so he went through with the surgery. Never imagined she'd repay him like this. Facing John's questions, Chloe showed no guilt. She threatened either throw a welcome party for the kid or get a divorce. Then she walked away with the boy without looking back. Little did she know her plan would fail. His mother had long suspected her motives. 10 years ago she advised her son to donate sperm. Disappointed by his wife, John called his secretary. He told her to make his DNA public worldwide, using every resource to find all kids conceived from his donation 10 years ago. In less than a day, the secretary found 3 children with his bloodline, 2 boys, 1 girl. All their mothers were high status. One was a New York actress, another a research institute scholar. John had the secretary contact them. He planned a flashy welcome party at the city's top hotel to humiliate his wife and her first love. Meanwhile, Chloe was certain John would accept her first love's child. He had no heir, she must be desperate. Then the first love saw news about John's party. Chloe took it as a sign he was giving in. She believed the party was for her son. So on the day, she brazenly showed up with her first love and the boy, immediately bossing the decor around. The first love complained, "Even if John hates me, he shouldn't shame me with cheap roses." The secretary tried to explain they were imported champagne roses. Then the brat threw the bouquet at John. Chloe demanded to know if John was serious. She threatened him over his infertility, warning if he didn't accept the boy, he might have no one to care for him when old. He'd regret it too late. The boy mocked him for late nights and drinks, saying he'd never have his own kids. Then, priceless gifts were presented. Guests recognized pure gold agate lockets, once only for nobles. Market value over $10 million. There were also pure gold utensils once used by a queen, and priceless jade piece amulets. Seeing this, Chloe's face softened, but one comment from her first love made her accuse John again of giving cheap gifts. Her first love shamelessly mocked the presents, saying they didn't match the son's status, and it would make John look stingy if word got out. John smirked inside, watching their greedy faces. He played along, asking what kind of gifts would be worthy. Chloe immediately demanded his villa with a garden, a luxury car for school runs, and 10% of his company worth $5 billion. Such greedy, outrageous demands. John agreed without hesitation, and told his secretary to arrange it immediately. Seeing this, her first love was ecstatic, saying she never believed Chloe when she said John loved her. Now she finally saw the truth. Chloe smugly said John always obeys her, and her son was carried for 10 months by her. Out of respect, John would surely love him too. By now the secretary had efficiently arranged everything. The brat eagerly opened the share transfer agreement, unaware the recipients section listed John's 3 biological children. Too bad he couldn't read. He just played with the car keys. Then the first love pushed further, pretending to be upset, saying the son would be given away, making him feel empty inside. Chloe immediately reassured him the son only had one real dad, then demanded John give the West City villa with hot springs to her first love as compensation. Next she made an even crazier decision. She said she would be with the first love on odd days, and with John on even days, and John must send $200,000 pocket money to the first love every month. She arrogantly reminded him to follow orders. John thought it was ridiculous, asking if she had lost her mind. Why should he support her kid and a kept man? John stopped wasting words and laid it out. He would acknowledge a child today, but not this ill-mannered boy Chloe had with her first love. Then he told Chloe and her people to leave immediately. Chloe trembled with anger, shouting John couldn't have kids. If he wouldn't accept this son, who else would he? John was about to reply when the brat blurted out, "Make John kneel and ride me like a horse. 10 minutes and I might forgive him." John said if he wanted to ride, his real dad had to kneel. He had no time, and wouldn't serve such an ill-mannered brat. The brat saw John dare to scold him. The brat immediately climbed onto the table with the gifts. John tried to stop him, but Chloe blocked his way. Then the brat grabbed a gold bowl and slammed it hard on John's head. John was furious. The brat, protected by Chloe, still showed no fear. He threatened John would have to rely on him when old, and told him to kneel and ride like a horse. Maybe if he had fun he'd consider recognizing John as dad. John grabbed the brat and started beating him. Since his parents didn't teach him manners, he'd teach him today. Chloe hurriedly snatched her son from John's hands. The first love saw her son getting hit and lost it. She scolded John for taking it out on the boy. Thinking she could still manipulate him, Chloe threatened, even if John knelt and begged, she wouldn't let the boy call him dad. Little did she know a total faceplant was about to happen.